Please help me welcome the very funny Joe Bronzi!
Thank you very much, Ottawa. Thank you very much. Let me tell you how I got roped into this here. My agent called me and said, I got a great gig for you. It's a good winter gig. It's near. And I hear him looking through papers. He's like, Orleans. Must be New Orleans. Must be New Orleans. I bought shorts. Last week, he sent me an email. It started with, my bad. Don't get me wrong, I love performing at a club where I can get out of the car and maybe my nipples freeze and fall off. It's a beautiful country. It is a beautiful country that was obviously settled in the spring. Settlers looked around and said, God, this is beautiful. This is God's country. This is gorgeous. Let's put down roots. What could go wrong? 6 months later, they can't leave because their children are frozen to the ground. I'm a lucky man. I get to travel and do what I love to do. I've been in the States. I've been in 41 states. I performed in 39, and 2 I went, God, no. And they both start with A. And one is not Alaska. I've been in 6 countries. I've performed in 4. But you, Ottawa, you have a drinking problem. It's the only place where alcoholism gets an ovation. I do one impression. I'm going to do it for you now. You people think this is normal. I assure you, this happens nowhere else on the globe. My one little impression. Here you go. You know why I pull you over? It's the only time in my life I've ever said to a cop, get in the back, I'll take you home. You are an amazing, incredible country. I hope you are aware of your own history. Did you know, Canada, that of all the nations they faced, the Nazis were most afraid of the Canadian soldier? Did you know that? That's true. Because you're crazy. You guys are like, screw it, shrapnel's warm. We don't care. You're a strange country. You're really weird because you're warm, you're welcoming, you're a beautiful people, and yet at your National Art Museum, you have a 30-foot steel horrifying spider outside for no reason whatsoever. Canada's not known for its spiders. I really thought about that. I'm like, why would they? And then I realized, oh, that's why Canadians are so nice and warm and polite and welcoming, because when they're children, they're taken to that museum. See that? If you don't say excuse me or sorry, the spider is coming to get you. It's really weird. I fell in love with a Canadian. I did. The love of my life, my soulmate is Canadian, born and raised in Orleans, right here in Ottawa. Yeah. There is definitely a language barrier. I'll help you out. Ladies, if you ever date a guy from the States, if you're dating somebody from the United States and you tell him that tomorrow he's going to get a beaver tail, he's going to be seriously disappointed. I thought the Easterners have the Kama Sutra, but the Canadians have one perfect position. That's amazing. Then the next day, pastry. Which hardly involved my penis at all. You did another strange thing, Ottawa. Now, I know it's a Lebanese dish, but it's most often, in the whole world, it's served more here. You have a dish called shawarma. Yeah. You know, it's not normal to weaponize garlic. Did you know that? You have turned garlic into a radioactive isotope. And you don't warn anybody. You don't tell anybody. I went in. Somebody said, you should try a shawarma. It's delicious. I went to a place right over there. It's called Yala Yala. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if that means something in indigenous or because 2 hours later on the toilet, you're like, yala, la, 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 la. I don't know. I'm not sure. I have no idea. There's no warning. You should have this, and put the garlic sauce on. All right, and you eat it, and it's delicious. And then I'm driving home 10 minutes later. Had a little burp. Teeny burp. Didn't think anything of it until my eyes started. My face was trying to get off my face. I thought there was an electrical fire in the car. I pull the car over, I open the hood, I'm waving it like this. Ontario State Police comes by, what's the matter? So I think it's an electrical fire. He goes, no, you had a shawarma. What a strange and beautiful country you have. Other countries would close for the winter by now, you know that.